It's Sunday afternoon again, and that means it's time for Bree to make a video. So this is my channel, The Green-Eyed Girl Reads, and today I will be bringing you my March reading wrap-up, as much of a reading wrap-up that there is. So, yeah, March wasn't the greatest month for my reading. Things just happened. I've watched a fair few films and stuff, so maybe I could use that as an excuse. But mostly I just found by the time I got to bed in the evenings, I just really couldn't do much more than read a few pages and then like snore away the night. I did manage to finish 3 books. It's not as impressive as it sounds though, because one of them was a picture book, which was Vader's Little Princess by Jeffrey Brown. It's only like, I don't know, 60 pages or something, and I was reading it as a gift for my friend's 1-year-old, well, really for the parents. The other book that I read, which I always want to call Cracklespack, I'm not really sure why, is actually called Cracklescape, and it's by Margot Lanigan, and it's actually 4 short stories. I read it on an ebook because I have an ebook subscription to 12th Planet Press. I think it's called 12th Planet, or is it 12 Planet Press? Anyway, they have this subscription thing which I kind of got onto quite late in the day, where they had slow releases of 12 different sets of, I think, short stories or maybe novellas. And you just get it emailed to you when it gets published. I came across it through a podcast that I listen to quite a lot called Galactic Suburbia, which is an Australian feminist speculative fiction podcast, which is lots of fun to listen to if you guys are into podcasts and you want to add more books to your TBR pile. Yeah, so the only full novel that I finished this month was Jasper Fford's Shades of Grey. Oh man, I love this book so much. It was really good. I can't believe I still have to wait till next year till the next installment comes out. Yeah, so I gave it 5 stars on Goodreads. I keep meaning to review it, but I haven't really had time. Basically, it was just this very inventive world, and a couple of the reviews that I read sort of talked about, oh, it took too long to get to the story, whereas I actually found the story's there the whole way. It's just you need to be obsessed with small, minute details, of which there were many in this book, and it was great. And oh my god, swans are scary. And yeah, really, really liked it. It led to a book purchase. I can't quite remember whether I had purchased this before or after the last time I was making a video. But this is the first book in Jasper Fford's other series, The Air Affair. So the series is called, I think, the Thursday Next series. I haven't started it yet, but I am really excited to give it a go. Yeah, so that's the 3 books that I've read. It came to a total of 559 pages, which makes my total for this year so far 11 books, 3,414 pages, or 27% of my goal. And yeah, I should probably be a little bit further along. We'll have to rectify that in April, but that's okay. In the Goodreads tag video I talked about how I have 8 books on the go, so I thought I would just talk about the ones that I have on there and that I haven't finished yet. So I am about 70–75% done with The Lies of Lochlamora by Scott Lynch. I'm really enjoying it. I just haven't read at the pace that I want to this month, otherwise it totally would have been finished. And then there was a slightly traumatic event just a couple of chapters ago, and I am struggling to get back into it because I'm still in shock. The characters might be moving on, but I am still back in the traumatic event. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see when I get over the shock where I can go with that. I'm also reading Here Be Dragons by Stella Gibbons. I left it in Melbourne though. I'm maybe 30 pages in. I can't remember what Goodreads says. And I'm really enjoying that as well. It's a really kind of domestic drama so far, and it's had some really, really good quotes, which led me to joining Tumblr, but I can't quite figure out Tumblr yet. So I have a Tumblr page, and I just need to figure out how people tumble their quotes. And I also have an Instagram page now. Haven't done anything with that either. Yes, so that's 2 of the books that I'm reading. The other ones, quickly, are still stuck in Lord of the Rings hell. Oh man, and I can drop books too. This is The Ring Goes South, which is book 2 of I think I've got a 6-book set. It'll get done. See? Look. If I could just do that, then I would have officially finished 1 of the books of that. China Mieville, The City in the City. It's a fairly noir detective series feel for where I've gotten. Haven't actually picked it up since January. Ooh, I'm over halfway through Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Kind of enjoying it, interested to see where it goes, especially because I've heard the 2nd book is, like, amazing. So we'll see where we get to. Hellfire Club, Sex, Satanism and Secret Societies by Evelyn Lord. I also haven't picked this up since January. I tried to read it and then realised that I really wasn't in a non-fiction bent, and I've just started downloading newly published articles for archaeology readings, so I don't think I'll be picking this up again anytime soon. Queen Victoria's Book of Spells, an anthology of gaslamp fantasy. There's been some really good stories in here. There's also been some stories that I am struggling to get into. I kind of am just going to keep chipping away at this. I'm not quite halfway through, and yeah, not much to say about that right now. And I still haven't managed to pick up and complete The Last Man by Brian K. Vaughan. I might do that this afternoon once I've been good and finished my creative writing. So for April, my goals are pretty much, let's not have 8 books sitting on the reading pile. I'd like to finish Lies of Lochlamora, I'd like to finish Daughter of Smoke and Bone, I'd like to finish Here Be Dragons. I am also very excited to say that I will be doing a buddy read with Leanne from Literary Diversions for Burial Rites by Hannah Kent in April. We haven't sorted out any of the details yet, but we know we're going to be reading it. So I will put up a video when we've figured it out if people want to read along or comment and things like that. I'm so excited. I'm going to be good though and not skip finishing some of the other books before I start a new one. So how was everybody else's reading March? Book slump, not book slump, discovered some really amazing authors that you hadn't read before. Yeah, comments are always welcome, and I hope you guys are having an excellent Sunday or whatever part of the weekend you are currently in your time zone. And yeah, I will hopefully make a video with a bit more content that's not just me shoving books at you at some point soon. Bye!